private living, beach house, Saquarema City, tiny city, inside the Brazil criminal architecture. There are no excuses to perpetrate or keep institutional crime, which implies criminals inside the institution, bugging your life 24 hours a day, breaking and violating your basic rights and guarantees, including the privacy and the private living. Of course, that interest and activities on it will be hurt. Will do the not authorized installation at your instruments like mobile or wherever, personal computer. If you do the fresh start or a new installation, will do this all the time as interference. In 10 years, it implies that is stalking you. If you change your mobile plan and the stalker as public corruption and peers associated through this tie as corruption, which in general leads to illicit advantage clustered on budget, public or corporate, we will observe that they will follow. If you change your activity as room at your private space, it will follow. Change the city, it will follow. If you go for another country to live, receiving an invitation to keep the effort, we request previously to have shooters allowed to kill, because they will follow. We will observe quite simple, that I'm here inside my private living. This is the NATO Financial Research Portugal offering the intelligence to the international police and the International Criminal Court to apply all consequences from Saquarema City, Rio, and getting the entire global architecture. We will check that our environment got broken by violation of our basic rights and guarantees. I'm here doing my effort quite calm in the way I am always doing my things. And we will observe that we had the area as public and the area as corporation, considering the Brazil. And the division on it, we will observe that goes by the interest hurt as this effort complain, which is the criminal activity. So the criminal interest inside the public area and the corporate area decided to strike the activity, having themselves beyond the law generally by the fake data. The integration of all elements as public corruption set a big circle. The integration of all as corporate corruption set a big circle. We have the interaction of them both too, setting a big circle, and they are all hurting my interest as my activity and interest inside my private living, privacy and thoughts, with no excuse to be made, even if it was regular, and worst as institutional criminality, as we could observe. And they are so smart that they kept this alternate behavior continuous and systematically proven, which implies the intent on it, and the paycheck come from 0 up to 38, projected 39, and I put them all inside my area as financial research of credit. It doesn't matter which is the activity at the public department, if it's corruption, white-collar crime, organized crime, terror, paramilitary, or in the public area, as weapons of mass destruction, terror, investment groups at criminal purpose, investment group as terror purpose, they all are now exposed and unveiled as corrupted argument inside my public architecture, globally talking, with no excuse to be made. Things they did, treasonous act proved, eliminated for the charge. At the charge. And that's the public corruption. The same thing, exposed by the integration, put them all out. Now I will do the lien management. Here is a dismiss or something like this. I will do the lien management taking a piece of public area and the division also as corporation, public corporations, right? Both divided, 0, 0, charged with no excuse to be made, also the financial regression until checks to eliminate out of the game, dismissed, and by the kind of ties they have, eliminate by the games they do. Now they will do the payment as compensation both by the institutional solidarity we have as 38 trillion projected 39, flowing 1% of first 3 trillion plus cases and other things, and the representative as right, if confirmed and accept, my humble chair, 66 billions. We will observe now that the payment they do indeed is filling my credit. The payment they do by this kind of association is filling my credit, and I will be happy forever. So, I wish you success to the International Criminal Court and the NATO as we did and told. Our activity is always legal, strictly according with the law, constitution, and international premise. Since you, vagabonds, strike this, strike the law, the constitution, the international premises. As institutional crime, I think you has no guarantee in the place you are as outlaw. Have a nice weekend.